Everybody, welcome back. This is another exciting episode of Vecna, Eve of Ruin, or our playthrough of it at least. This is episode 13, which, as we discussed, on/off camera, could be a good thing in some cultures, could be a bad thing in other cultures. Certainly in Lee's Irish culture, it is a bad thing. That being said, this is J&J Tabletop. I'm Josh, the real JnJake. I'll be your dungeon master this evening. To my right, we have JnJake _. He's one of the Jades in J&J Tabletop. We also have Lee. You can find him at youtube.com/@thiscrits. You could also find him other places too. Just, all the links are in the description. And we have Michael. You can find him at Mr. Yoda _I_am. They, of course, are our lovely players this evening and every evening. I feel like there's something else that I need to say, but I don't know that we do that anymore. I think Jake just plays a little video.
At this point, they know. You should.
At this point, they know.
You should check out our artist. Check out FablewoodGoods.com. We haven't shouted out Kaya in a while. Let's do that.
Yeah, Kaya does great work.
Fantastic artwork.
I was thinking about this the other day, Jake.
Pretty good.
I don't even know if Kaya would be down for it, but we should talk about doing a table talk with Kaya. And if you'd be interested in that, let us know in the comments, and perhaps we'll do it. But like I said, we haven't even talked to her about it, so I don't know that she would want to.
Wow, throwing the pressure out.
They were the worst clients ever.
I think it's very safe to say that we all love the work that she did. And if you don't like it, then hopefully you can do better. And if you can, then let us know. But it was really good. All right.
And we'll call you a hater.
We will call you a hater.
Bill Hater, yes.
Know her.
Bill Hater.
All right.
Bill.
Hater, I barely know her.
All four of us share a brain sometimes, and it's scary.
It really is. It used to be just me and Jake, and that was scary enough. And I think probably before I came along, it was Michael and Jake.
It's a disease.
Yeah, I've been trying to dodge it,
Not possible.
That's really funny for other reasons.
Yeah, you're flanked by dodges.
Oh no! Dodge to the left. Dodge to the right.
Oh my god.
2 dodges this time.
2 dodge. Oh my god.
This is where you see a dip in the analytics.
Yep. Yeah, 100%. But honestly, I mean, if you're here, you're episode 13. If you've made it this far, is this what's gonna send you away? And if you're starting at episode 13, you're crazy. You're absolutely insane.
That's right. It's a little funny that we introduce ourselves every turn, because I'm like, if they don't know at this point, they're in the wrong spot.
I think it's just a politeness thing.
I know.
The same way you're watching a TV show, if you're watching Family Matters, you already know who Stefan or Kel is, but they're going to tell you every time.
Well, I mean, Netflix has that skip intro button.
Well, I don't think Family Matters is
Well, that's
on
why we
Netflix.
have timestamps.
Breaking every cardinal rule of the tube. 5 to 10 minute introduction, laughing about 2 dodges this time. Like,
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
it's a good time. Good time.
Break all the rules.
I'm a rambling man tonight, especially. I just had some coffee.
So he just keeps going. That's the best part.
exactly. Yeah, he hasn't taken it. Jake's like trying to kick him under the table, making fun sound effects in Discord. Like,
I have
listen,
4
listen.
messages on. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, if you want to learn more about us, just watch any other video. If you want to learn more about Lee, you know where to find him. Michael's an open book. You can touch by looking at him.
I can't read.
All right. I think without further distraction, we can talk about what happened last episode.
Finally.
On Vecna, Eve of Ruin, as Aradel Brightmaw spontaneously combusts. So our adventurers, seeking the second piece of the Rod of Seven Parts, they went through a portal, ended up in the Astral Sea, specifically on or around the ruins, body, form of a decaying old chaos god named Havok. And scattered amongst the decaying remains of this god, or this dying god, is a ship called the Lambent Zenith. Our adventurers had gone on this ship, trying to help out. They found a guy that just seemed to have all the answers, and was just maybe not suspicious, but a little suspicious,
Definitely.
That's The Office.
Well,
almost. So this giant hippo man, as they begin to investigate and even get some divine intervention in the form of Kermit the Frog God, they discover that he is actually Ilrin. He is actually a salad, however you prefer to pronounce those.
Death Salad.
As I pronounce it dead, but
There you go. So they confront him, and it goes exactly as Michael just said. They kill it. They are able to restore the memories of the first mates on the ship who had been affected by continuous modify memory spells. They find out that the rod is what has been powering this ship to let it go super fast and just kind of bounce around the astral sea so that they can help people, and is a fail-safe when something like this happens, so that the artifact doesn't get in the wrong hands. They put it in a safe, and the safe is protected by 2 wards. They had found the first ward and dispelled it, and having helped everyone on this first section, the prow section, the stern segment, they moved over to the starboard segment of the ship. There's a large treant looking thing. Let them know that its friend, who is a blink dog that can speak, is trapped underneath, and there's all sorts of monsters down there. So what do? Like the heroes they are, they decide to go down and help. And early on in this fight, Milo kind of starts it off with a slow spell. Everyone is affected. Every enemy is affected, that is. We see some good moves from everyone. And suddenly, Milo, for the first time since we've been in this dungeon, if you want to call it that, or in this realm, uses a teleportation spell and vanishes. He meant to go to the other side of the room, and, well, we don't know exactly where he ended up. And that's where we'll pick up right now. So I almost want to... Should I have the other 2 deafen? Yeah. Biggus and Aradel, please deafen. I'll give you a thumbs up when you can come back.
This is always interesting and fun.
It's fun, yeah. Okay. Milo, you show up. I don't want to put it on the map because they'll see.
No, I was wondering how you'd handle that.
Yeah. Kind of right by the stairs in the stern castle deck.
Okay. So is that the part we haven't been to?
That's the part you started off on.
Oh,
so,
do I see the patrols of the, like a Gith, one of the Gith, or?
They're like up all the way on top right now. You are kind of like at the bottom of the stairs. Does that make sense?
I think so, yes.
Okay. You've used your bonus action. You still have your movement and your action.
Yeah, so how far away was it? 200 feet, this ship?
I believe 200 feet. Yeah. Yes, 200 feet is what we said.
Okay, he is just going to try to use his mind to fly there as fast as he can with his action and movement. Okay. But I imagine he won't quite get there in one turn, right? Because he has to navigate the stairs.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know why I have Fog of War on this top section. But yeah, and if you're going to end up right back there, then I'm going to give a thumbs up to everybody else.
Am I safe?
Yes.
I don't know if I'd say that.
Well, you can listen again.
We'll say we're surrounded by like 5 people.
Grails to the left of me, grails to the right. They're so gross, they got beaks on their brains.
Nice.
Not even a bard.
Yeah, so you'd be...
Just play one on TV.
Very well done. You'd be in that top section, Jake.
Okay.
All right, who goes next? Biggus. Right? Yeah, Biggus. You see Milo cast the spell. You're knowledged in magic. He meant to do why am I blanking on what it's called? It's the spell that's a bonus action that lets you teleport 30 feet. Misty Step. Thank you. And something else happened. He just straight up disappeared, and a portal appears on the other side of the room. Your move. What do you do?
That's a tough one. I'm gonna hit G6.
All right. Like a G6.
The plane reference again.
Take that battleship.
Oh, that is a 18 to hit.
18 for sure hits.
That was a 15 bludgeoning damage. And I am going to take a second swing at him. And that is another 18 to hit.
Another 18 hits.
And that is 16 bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty. It is still up, but chunks of brain matter are dropping. The beak looks cracked. It looks concussed.
So wait, with the new chromatic charge, I could use my bonus action to chromatic charge, or technically would it be too late?
I don't even think you need to use your bonus action. It's just part of the attack. Is that correct, Jake? Or do you still need to use a bonus action?
No, the new smites consume your bonus action, but it's the trigger basically is when you hit. You have the opportunity to do that.
There you go.
Screw concentration.
And that will be 6 thunder damage.
Thunder.
6 thunder damage. Alright.
And that will end my turn.
Rel's still alive, but he's barely breathing. And that brings us to the Grell. If I remember correctly, half movement, they could only make 1 attack, and that's the majority of it. Am I right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, there's penalties to AC and dex saves. But...
Yeah. All right. Thanks. Okay, so first one, G6, gonna try to hit you. Perhaps I should say who trying to hit Biggus, and that is going to be a. Is that really all the bonus to hit is? Wow. All right, that's a 16, which I know misses. G4, also going
is
for
that
you.
Disadvantage.
The would a 16 hit otherwise?
No, I meant with the next one you were rolling. If you were rolling it at me.
It should be, yes. Which was a what was the first one? 9 plus, yeah, that's a 13 to hit, which is also a miss. G2 going for my boy Aradel. That is a 14 to hit, which I believe is a miss. G3 with the crit fail. And let's measure a little distance here. Whoop. Yeah. Little homie gonna fly up and around. Boop. And let's see if I can make my first attack on you boys with these things. Or land my first attack.
You got advantage on this guy because he's flanking me.
I do. That's a 17 to hit, which I still think misses.
Yeah, that's a miss. But does he have another attack?
He does have another attack. 23 to hit.
That actually... Hold on, does it hit? Let me double check real quickly because I don't remember.
Is your AC base 19 or 18? Right? Because you had 5 as a proficiency.
So,
oh no, still 4.
interesting.
It's still 4.
Is it still? It's still just 4. It's not adding proficiency, correct?
Well, our proficiency is 4. I think next level it goes to 5.
Yeah, it hits me. It hits me.
Hits
you got it. Yeah.
Okay. It makes one more attack too. That's also a 23.
Okay.
All right.
Hit me.
So.
And I can't protect my boy.
All right. So the first hit. I need you to make a con save. I need to find my die. There it is. Gonna be 7 piercing damage.
16 for con.
Okay, you save. And you are also grappled and restrained.
Auto restrain?
Yeah.
Garbage. Holy shit.
But it only does 7 piercing damage to you. At least that attack. The other one was also a hit. They're not going to do a ton of damage either. That is 6, 7, 8. 8 piercing damage. So it wraps around you with its tentacles, and then kind of pecks at your ear with its beak. and as the Grell's turns finish up, it's gonna be Aradel. I'm gonna be rolling their saves for slow in the background. Jake, is that a wisdom save?
Yeah, wisdom 19.
Okay. Yeah, all of them fail.
So is there a way I can break out of this restraint?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, you can. It does not say how you can break out. It just says that you are grappled and restrained until the grapple ends. So
I have to break out of the grapple then, and I'm no longer restrained.
You gotta break out of the grapple.
All right. Well, I guess I gotta do that then. Is it better to just attack? I think it's better to just attack. I'm just gonna attack the guy who's grappling me.
Okay.
And that's gonna be its disadvantage. Oh boy. Oh, I'll use my inspiration to do that one. So it's not a disadvantage because I just get it. Exactly. That's 25 to hit the first one.
That's a hit.
Okay. Now, interestingly enough, that is a Vex weapon, which means I have advantage on my next attack, so it cancels out that disadvantage. So the next attack, it's gonna be probably not enough, only a 13. Next attack.
13 is enough.
Oh, really? Next attack. It's a crit, a 19, so it's a crit. A 3. The fourth attack is gonna be a 27.
Yep.
And then this one is gonna... That one's a 12. That one's a 12.
Oh, still hits.
That doesn't really...
Yeah, that's exactly what you needed.
So this one...
Now I'm just gonna tell you, and look, viewers, I know that there's fun ways to talk about this, but when you're dealing with someone who's making 5 attacks, It's just a lot easier to say this creature is immune to lightning damage.
Okay, yes, it is. Okay. So that gets rid of about 66% of my damage. So we'll see how this goes.
66 or 6d6?
66% of my damage.
Oh,
2/3 gone.
Say percent, didn't you?
Yeah. So that's hold on. 49 points of slashing damage.
How'd you like to do this?
How do I want to do it?
How do you want to do it?
I just want to.
Only creature that's saved from slow is now out of the fight.
I'm gonna just. I don't know. It's like restraining me and whatnot, and I'm just gonna take my sword and just like stick it up through one of the tentacles, rip it off, and then whip around and just like shove it right through its beak.
Nice.
Then I'm gonna action surge because I don't like these guys.
It was smush and a crunch as it falls to the ground.
I'm now action surging and killing this
around your leg a little bit. G2.
21.
That's a
21.
hit. That's a hit.
I didn't even do the crit damage for that last guy. Anyways, the 27. And these guys are immune to it, so...
Whoa, wait, you didn't do the crit, you didn't do any of the damage from that hit?
No, I didn't add the crit, I didn't double the dice roll.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Understood.
All right, so I got 3 on the next guy.
3 is a miss.
13... No, 3 total hits. The lowest I rolled was a 21.
Yeah, then everything hit.
18... 31 points of damage to the other guy, G2.
Good. He's still up. 31, you said?
Yeah.
Still up. Not looking good. You cut off some of the tentacles. That's your turn. All right.
Yeah,
that brings us back to
Biggus, where'd Milo go?
Professor Ventimiglia. And
Professor Ventimiglia. You can call me Pierre Petrelli. How you doing?
Hey, there you go. Yeah, call me Jess from Gilmore Girls, and also the dad in This Is Us.
Jack. Yeah.
Thank you. You are. Let's say it'll take you 10 feet to get to where Aradel is.
Okay, you guys just see Milo's little curly, wavy hair, head stick down and go, "Oh, hey guys!" And what do I want to do? So I'm kind of above. How tall is it in here? Sorry. If I wanted to do something with like a cone effect, could I not hit Aradel and Biggus? Or would I be able to get it like over the top of them?
It's probably like 10 feet tall down here, if even that. It's probably less than that.
Yeah, you want to rule? I mean, I can move through other spaces because I'm a halfling trait, but spell effects. So yeah, I get it. Although
I would say it'd be very difficult from where you are to do a cone effect and not hit them unless you moved.
What about a cube effect if I went over to like here and I wanted to do a 15-foot cube with Thunder Wave? I kind of want to hit it. Add a square over. Oh yeah, it's 15 feet. Oh, yeah, I could get the 4 of those guys in that.
Yeah.
Right?
I think so.
Right.
I think
yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Is perhaps a wee bit of a stretch, but that's okay.
I'm gonna do it at level 2 though. But yeah. So they all gotta make cons.
I feel like I could just say they all fail because your DC is so high.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, those will fail, and yeah, the highest roll was a 12. I think your DC is 19, right?
It is, yeah.
This is how you challenge high-level players, according to Wizards of the Coast, guys.
To be fair, auto restraint is rough.
It is, but
Without the slow, I feel like that could have been a lot.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All four
Not
of them
fair
take
enough.
12 thunder damage, and they're pushed 10 feet away.
okay. G2 gets thrown into the wall. G6. Oh, hello. Come on. G6 also gets thrown into the wall. This one. This one's got this many. Boom. Alright, how many feet are they throwing, Jacob?
Sorry, 10 feet away.
So many feet.
10. 5, 10. Oh.
Hey, guys.
Is this guy done?
Yeah, you were good. It's just like kind of.
Yeah, what
I
does it
imagine
sound
there'd
like?
be some wind blowback on Aradel and Biggus, like a wind machine, just like. Now they just look cool as we're all standing there.
Yeah. Yeah. Milo's hair is like you have like an alfalfa.
Yeah.
Ow.
But I feel like Biggus's hair somehow looks like it's supposed to, like be waving.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then he'll just kind of fly back. Just took a little trip. Don't worry. And he's done.
All right. Back to Biggus.
Biggest just kind of glances at him and goes, "See you next fall," and then runs up to this guy and bonks G4.
All right. Give us your best bonkus.
22 to hit.
That's a hit.
Man.
Wait, am I missing?
You missed it. 2 of them disappeared.
That is 16
kill some
to
of them?
hit.
Well, 2 of them were supposed to disappear. They died. But
I think there were 4 left, so you
Alright.
might have just mislabeled them, but
All right. I think I might have. Yeah, that's okay.
No, I mean, we had G1 through 6 because I killed G1 last time.
I'm just wondering what happened to G5. That's all
Or
right.
maybe it was
deleted that
maybe it was G5 that I killed. I killed one the first round,
Okay. All right.
and so
Aradel
then
got 1.
yeah, Aradel got 1, and then Milo got 2.
There we go. That checks out then. All right. You had 1 hit. Did you
Six.
rolling? Huh?
Rolling my second one. That is a 26 to hit,
Yep. 2 hits.
and that one is 17 bludgeoning.
Okay. Did you give me the damage for your first attack already?
It was 16 bludgeoning.
Oh, 16 and 17. All right. That was on G4.
Yes.
Yeah. G4 is also still alive, but they're barely breathing. Beak is cracked, like the tip of it is kind of like snapped off mostly. It's like, have you ever seen like a bee or really like any flying bug that's like kind of like dying, and it's like, it almost looks like it's like drunk the way it's kind of like floating around, falling. That's what's going on with G4. Except it's a brain with tentacles and a beak.
Ah!
Cut that out.
And that ends my turn.
Okay. Brings us back to these guys.
These guys.
See what they can do. Well, I would also like to.
Did you resist the slow this time?
I think I did that at the end of my turn, not the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, that sucks for you.
So first one is a miss. Second one also a miss. And that is their turn. That was silly. Should have went for Milo.
Taking an attack of opportunity against the big man himself.
If they only have 5 feet of reach, I guess. Aradel. Your turn.
Unfortunately for me, I only have 5 feet of reach, so I'm gonna go get this guy. I'm gonna go to hit him. And you know what? We're flanking, right? Is this a flank?
That is a flank.
That's a flank. That's auto advantage. Thank you, sir. That's a 28 for the first attack. That's a 25 for the second attack. That's a 22 for the third attack. I'm gonna do the damage now. I'm gonna do the damage now because I don't know what his health's like, and I might want to save those others too.
What?
Ooh. Oh. 26. 25.
Ooh.
25 damage.
You're so close.
Not enough?
Not enough yet.
Alright, here's this one.
He is hanging on by a tentacle.
That's a 15 to hit.
That is a hit.
That's a 11 damage.
Yeah, it's dead.
Alright, then I'll go to this one. And I'll do the same thing, but this one doesn't have advantage. But it does, because I can use my normal advantage I get just for starting my turns. That's a 23 for that one.
Yep, that's a hit.
This one's gonna deal a whopping 8 damage.
How would you like to do this?
I don't know, dude. I just want to cut it down.
Yeah, so I would say you hit it with a slash kind of like as you're running, and you cut off all of the tentacles right underneath the brainstem, and they kind of splatter on the ground, and they're still moving, like they're just the nerves, kind of like a chicken with its head cut off, and the brain and the beak float a little bit and drop to the ground, and that last piece of beak that was barely hanging on, that Biggus had hit, snaps off as it hits the ground. You feel as though perhaps you have killed all the things.
We've done it. Milo, where'd you go?
Oh, I was actually back where we started. I was on the part of the ship with Figaro and the rest of the crew. But
Hold
pretty
you
quick here.
hold ass!
I'm pretty quick here. He kind of just smiles, like very, like he's just like, I got this. Like kind of, he's like, but it is good to know that teleport magic would not work the way we might expect it to.
That could have been so bad.
I'm not a fan of, but
I have to admit, I'm very glad that you did that first, because I was about to do that right after you did and get behind them for a tactical advantage. So the fact that you did that first would have been much worse had I been the one not here.
we did figure it out.
You know, that does make me think, though. If they are backfiring or causing that kind of things, what would happen if I vortex warped one of them?
I was wondering that too, but it could end up putting them in a spot to attack our friends. It probably would be okay. Well, Milo's kind of like thinking for a second, and then he's like, but no. That's a good point. I think at that point he starts like looking around, looking at the dead grells on the ground, and what else do we see in this room? So we just came back from the Red Bud was probably like, holy crap, that actually is quick. But I just saw him. Okay.
Yes, definitely some confusion there. Thick pale roots here form two dense walls on either side of the room. You have just killed 6 bulbous brain-shaped creatures with their snapping beaks and barbed tentacles. Previously, Red Bud's roots had been blocking the I want to call it Z12, but it doesn't say that on here. Pretty much where Biggus is standing, the other side of that root, that's blocked. The roots are so big, You do, however, see into right where it says level 2.
Yeah.
You can get in there. It's just a little hard to get over it, but you can get over there. It
So we
looks
can
like
get over to
it's-
this like desk or something.
Yeah, exactly. Looks to be some sort of study. There's books and scrolls concerning arcane subjects that pack the bookshelves here. They're pressed against the wall. There's a redwood desk, atop which are clean sheets of parchment with 2 inkwells.
What about
I
the
think the
dog?
last time. Yeah. Maybe.
We come down here.
Maybe
to
on
save
the other
dog?
side of the. Yeah, maybe on the other side of the impassable spot. Maybe that's what he was doing.
Hmm.
I think the
I'll go
last time
tell-
Milo. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I'll go tell our bud upstairs that, hey, we took care of the Grell problem.
Yeah, when you tell him that, he was like, "Wow, that was fast." Well, I guess there's no reason for me to block off this room anymore, and he will open it up. Sorry, my blink dog is over here getting a little bit of attention.
It bodes well for us that speed impresses you.
Yeah, well said. One of my favorite Jake-isms.
Even mine, but I'll take it.
It's not even yours?
No.
Is that pop
know what?
culture that I don't know, or is that Rat Guy?
No, that's pop culture that you don't know. So if you know
Okay.
that reference, let me know in the comment section.
There we go. All right, yeah. So Aradel lets Redbud know, and Biggus behind you. This large tree root starts to just kind of slowly pull itself back, and there's a crumbling of wood and splintering as it just kind of, I mean, it's big, it's heavy, it's just kind of crushing things and scraping them as it moves out. But once it's out of the way, you see that there's a cot shoved up against one wall here opposite a desk. And sitting in the center of the room is a reddish brown dog with a leather collar studded with glowing crystals. The dog is just sitting, looking at you. But yeah, you see the dog sitting in the middle of the room. There we go.
Oh my god, so many dogs.
Yeah,
three
because
of
it
them.
wasn't working.
Wait, you said there was one down here. Oh,
That was just him blinking around because he was so happy.
Quick, attack it! Kill it!
oh, that's funny. Hello, we got him.
You said that to Redbud?
Yeah, I'll just go down. I mean, I'm the one who told Redbud, so I'll go down with you guys and just say hello, dog.
Is Biggus is closest? Or?
So you're just yelling hello to the dog? Okay.
I don't know, because I'm coming down, right? So I'm up.
It like
I'm just,
turns
like,
its
yelling.
head a little bit and just goes, "Hi there."
Oh,
Are you
good.
Are you Ikasa?
Oh yes.
Oh. Your friend Sarit sent us to save you.
Sirit is still alive?
He sure is.
Oh, that is good news.
Why are we in a Pixar movie right now?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Milo just looks at Ikasa. Is the dog hurt?
No, Ikasa seems fine.
You look like you're okay. Is that right?
Oh yes. Thank you for saving me.
Huh? You're welcome. I think Milo just instinctively goes towards Ikasa to pet him.
Yeah. He kind of like puts his head
Just
down.
to scratch his ears and everything,
Yeah.
kind of,
Yeah, he's kicking his
"Oh."
leg.
Yep. I think he just smiles. He just kind of like looks back at Biggus. How long have you been behind these branches? You sure have a good friend in Redbud.
Redbud is a great friend.
Asking a dog how long.
Yeah, it
How long
feels
have you been
like
home alone?
forever and also 5 minutes. Like-
Cool. Oh, we should get you upstairs to see Redbud, I guess, right?
Oh
Yeah, I
yes,
think
I
that's a
can get
good
upstairs by myself. Thank you.
Okay,
And-
see you upstairs.
Yeah, it just kind of just runs along. Goes upstairs.
You know, I've been thinking about this, but he could just poof wherever the hell he wants. He's a blink dog, right? Like,
Well, but what do you think would happen to a blink dog if they blinked here?
Yeah, there
is
could
he
be some
smart enough to
funky
know
things.
that? Like,
Is blink different than teleportation though? Is it just you're kind of there, you're not there? Or is it
I
teleporting?
think it's.
forget.
Isn't it planar? Aren't you like jumping
know.
between planes with blink? Hmm.
Good
Come on,
question.
DM, you're supposed to know these answers.
Well, that's my guess. I'm guessing that. That's what I think how it works.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
I'm sure somebody will tell us that we're wrong.
It is a teleport. It is a teleport ability. So I
Is
would.
it really? That's interesting.
It says the dog magically teleports along with any equipment it is wearing up to 40 feet to an unoccupied space it can see. Before or after teleporting, the dog can make one attack.
But it has to see it.
But the actual blink spell does transfer you to the ethereal plane.
Blink is not a spell, it's an ability that hunters can use specifically if they. No, never mind. Just
I'm using the blink
always-
ability right now,
I was
actually.
about to say, when their eyes are dry,
Yes, this
Actually,
ability is
blink
called
is a very
Visine.
specific thing, and if you think I'm wrong, let me know.
Right. You have been left to your own devices in this section. You have access to everywhere now. What do you want to do?
Let's do some
Yeah,
search for
absolutely.
traps. But yeah.
Make an investigation check, Mr. Biggus.
I'll help.
Make an investigation check, Mr. Milo.
I got a 12.
I won't help because investigation is intelligence for some reason.
I mean, where you can
I got
help and give me
23.
advantage because I do
I
have
can't.
a
I'm not.
+9.
I'm not proficient in it.
I got a 23
Oh.
for use mine.
Yeah, so I
Probably
think
good.
the both of you are just kind of like looking through things, and Milo, for whatever reason, decides to pick up a book called Dissertations on the Abstruse Mind. And as you pick it up, it feels like the book feels hollow. You realize you can't open it, and it sounds like there's something inside.
Kind of does a little shimmy, shimmy, shake.
Yeah, there's something in there.
All right. Is there like looks at the spine or anything? He can't open it this way, but is there like a button to maybe pop or?
It looks like there is some sort of lock involved. As far as how to open that lock, you're not entirely sure. I know someone who probably does know.
Is it worth doing detect magic first?
That's totally up to you.
No, I'm asking Biggus. Or do you
Do
want to
what?
just try and pick it? Worth trying to do detect magic to see if there's something funky with the book.
That's a ritual
10
spell,
minutes.
isn't it?
Yeah, take 10 minutes.
I say let's do it. Time means
Okay.
nothing here.
Alrighty. That's a really good point.
10 minutes, 10 seconds, it's all the same.
Blink.
All right. Describe how that actually works again for me for your detect magic. Is there like a range on it?
Within 30 feet of myself, I sense the presence of magical effects, and then I If I sense those effects, I could take the magic action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears the magic.
Okay.
And if an effect was created by a spell, I learn the spell's school of magic. I like the way they worded that a little easier on DMs. So, do I sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of me?
Absolutely.
That it is not specified to the three of us. Just making sure.
Everybody walk 30 feet away. You still sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you, assuming you're standing next to Biggus in the study.
Yeah, I'm sure I'd be like right here or something.
Yeah, you told me that you were looking at that desk. I just thought it was worth clarifying.
Yep. Yeah, so I'm gonna just use the magic action and see what we got.
All right. There's an aura that looks like it's coming from inside of this hollowed out book, but also on the...
It was blocked by a foot of stone, dirt, or wood, 1 inch of metal, or a thin sheet of lead.
Huh?
So the spell is blocked by a foot of stone, dirt, or wood, 1 inch of metal. I think they tweaked detect magic a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I would say there's still something magical, perhaps of the divination variety, coming from the inside of this book.
Milo would report that and just hand the book to Biggus because he knows the things and the stuff.
As well as on the northwestern section of the room, there's some sort of runic magic emanating, but you can't see anything. You just feel it.
Biggus
is it kind of over here somewhere?
Exactly there where your mouse is.
Okay.
Biggus is gonna try to pick the lock.
Roll a sleight of hand. Not sleight of hand. Why do I? Thieves' tools.
26.
Yeah, you expertly pop this baby open. And I will say, with the 26, you also notice that there was a trap in it. That the key was meant to block, but with the 26, I think that you accounted for this in the picking of the lock and kind of blocked this spout that you think some sort of gas was supposed to shoot out of. And what you find is a potion of mind reading. You know that because it's labeled potion of mind reading.
We trust those.
There's also a journal.
Can I quickly peruse the journal?
Yeah, absolutely. The journal belongs to someone named Inda. The writings are in Common, and what other languages do you speak, Biggus?
Just Dwarfish.
Okay, yeah, you see writings in Common, as well as some sort of something with like a really beautiful and interesting kind of cursive calligraphy like thing. You could spend some time reading the book if you'd like to.
While Milo is doing his thing, I would just be going through it, so we can kind of go through other people's stuff and then maybe check back with how long it's been. Sounds great.
I think Milo would say, Aradel, did you said you were able to see the rune by the headboard?
Yeah, did you not?
No. I know sometimes you're good with that, but there's magic over here. Would you mind coming over here for a
I'm not good at
moment?
the magic part. You want me to look for something? Hold on, I got you.
Please.
Over. Do I see it?
Yeah, you see it. It looks exactly like the last one that was by the headboard.
Yeah, it's right. It's right there.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic.
How long does that take? Is that
Dispel
immediate?
Magic, yeah. It's well, yeah, it's one of those, I think I have to, the lowest level I can do it at now.
Yeah, you do it until it doesn't cost anything until it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was an action or a ritual.
Yeah. Actually, as an abjurer, it's a bonus action. But he does it at 4th level. That's the lowest spell slot he has available to do this.
Cool. Yeah, and the ward is all used up. It unlocks, if you will. The same way that the last one did.
Like Milo looks around like,
well, it's not there anymore.
I was expecting something. I don't know what I was expecting.
What'd you do to it? It's gone.
Well, that's what I did.
Why?
So that we could access the safe.
Isn't the safe somewhere else?
I believe
Where is
so,
the
yes.
safe?
The safe.
Milo kind of goes over here to look. Does he sense any magic in this
You do
area?
not sense any magic in that area.
Okay. And you said this is a cot and a table?
And a disc.
A desk. I think he just starts to look at this a little bit.
Yeah.
But
roll investigation.
Natural 20. 26.
Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah, there's just kind of like there's a survival kit with some rations and some water, things like that, a little like fire starting kit, tinderbox. There's also in one of the drawers, almost looks like they tried to hide it in a drawer. There's 100 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Wow.
Put that, all of those things in the portable hold. 100 gold pieces. I'll add that.
I'm in the ship blind.
You say you said some water.
Milo playing Skyrim.
And rations. Yeah, so he's just doing that. Portable hole is probably just on the ground, and once he's done with that, he'll just join the others. But if they want to do something, obviously they've got some time.
And Biggus, as you continue to read through this book, you find that you find that there's a passphrase that you could use to deactivate the ward runes protecting the safe room, and that phrase is "The moon sings a song for the lost."
Okay,
Alright.
well, nothing over here except for some rations and some gold.
Well, looks like there was a secret phrase in this book.
Sure it wasn't 10 minutes ago?
Oh, okay. What's the phrase?
Biggus looks down at it again. And what's the phrase?
This is such a vintage DM player moment.
All right. Normally I'd send it to you, but since you already dispelled both of them, I didn't bother. The moon sings a song for the lost.
It's the moon sings a song for the lost.
Does it say what it's for?
Says it dispels something?
Oh.
Stupid.
Well, I may have already done that part. That's information that would have been useful to me yesterday. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Is there anything else to explore on this part of the ship? You guys see anything?
I don't believe so. Not for nothing. Question. I don't understand your magic, but from what I understand, getting rid of magic is a little bit harder than just your normal magic, right? How much magic do you have left?
Oh, I still have quite a bit of my strongest magic available to me.
Okay.
In game terms, I have a 4, 2 5s, a 6, almost, and I just don't have 3s.
Okay.
I'm okay. I'm all right.
Okay.
I have a good amount of magic as well.
Yeah, no, we're fine.
Okay.
Especially
I
if
have
we're not
plenty of money.
damaged. This I know.
Yeah, I'm asking because we're looking at apparently that's the heart over there, and the heart of things is generally where bad things may happen to be. So,
Yeah, that's where the fun begins too.
yeah. And I don't have a surge of actions, if you know what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm. As to quote Dr. Broodfist, time has no meaning here, so if we want to take a short rest, I'm okay with it.
I mean, it will do me no good. I am 100% for what a short rest could give me.
Totally up to you all.
That's up to you guys. I'm good with whatever.
I say let's continue.
I think I'm the only one that actually gets anything on a short rest at this point, right? Because you don't get.
I
everyone's
used
full
my
hit
arcane
points, right?
recovery already.
Yeah, so it's pointless. Screw it.
Okay. Well,
Arcane.
let's go talk to Redbud, maybe.
116, I think. No.
I'll talk to Ikasa and Redbud.
Yeah.
Redbud will thank you for helping kill those creatures and saving Ikasa. And Ikasa just jumps up on a little bed that's next to Redbud. Says, "Oh yes, thank you."
We have to save the dog at least, guys. We gotta try to get him out of here, right? Come on.
Yeah, so do you have plans to return to Sarit? Do you know how to get there? He just kind of gestures over to the other part of the ship that's broken off. Are you able to?
Redbud will say, I have no means to travel across. I fear this is where I will stay.
Well, yeah, I guess we should bring Ikasa back to Sarit, right?
But then Redbud will be all alone.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe they should stay.
Question. Is Redbud a creature? Like, because based on the pictures, he looks freaking massive.
He is freaking massive.
Okay.
But Redbud is a treant.
Can I carry him?
I was gonna say, like, gravity's weird here.
I mean, he is an intelligent creature, so theoretically he could move over. But he's gonna seriously disturb the way of life of everyone in that other ship if he jumps up top.
Huh.
Well,
But he could.
Ikasa, would you prefer to see Sarit or stay here with your friend Redbud? Asking a dog this question is torturous. Here comes the love logic loop.
Well,
Just like
I'm imagining the ending of the first Airbud, you know, crinkling up the paper. Ikasa will say, "Have you seen Davaris?"
we have.
Oh, good. Are they okay?
That's the elf, right, Davaris?
Yeah.
Yeah, Davaris is fine.
He just looks at Redbud. Redbud is just like, he tells him it's okay. You know, he could leave him. He'll be all right. And Ikasa will say, "I would like to see Tavares."
Oh, we're really gonna escort him back.
I don't think Akasa's going to move as quickly as we do.
Can I just have a quick sidebar with the rest of you, with you two, please?
I can
Yes?
also teleport.
Don't do
I
that.
want to see it.
No.
I tried that and it didn't go as I hoped. Yes, don't do that.
Okay.
Yeah. What's up, Lee?
We need to figure out. We're going to the heart, like the prow, to find
Yes.
the rod, right? That's the goal.
Yeah, so we're on the starboard segment, right?
And we need to go to the prow. So we can't really bring Ikasa back immediately and without risking, getting in another fight, right?
Yeah, maybe it is safer to do that afterwards, huh?
Also, something to consider as well, like after this whole thing is done, this might be a completely moot conversation, but like, are we just gonna leave all 10 of these people, these creatures, just here stranded on the heart of a dying old god? Like, I like, what's the plan for after this? Because this is a moral quandary I don't know how to handle.
Although I don't think it's our place to offer Lady Illustrial's home to them. It's difficult for me to imagine her having a problem with them coming to safety and then finding their way.
Okay, that's where I was ending up. That's good to hear. Okay.
Unless I'm missing something.
No, that's.
Kind of looks at Biggus.
I know we were on the fence about how to handle or where to look.
You could also ask them.
I guess that's true. I'll just talk to Ikasa and be like, Ikasa, can you be a little bit more patient? We have to go check out something on the other section of the ship, and then we'll be back to bring you to Figaro.
You got it. I was gonna give you inspiration if you could guess the name correctly when I asked you, and then I was gonna ask Michael, and I totally forgot to. But yeah, you say that to Ikasa, and Ikasa will
Tavares, yeah, that's right.
say, "Oh, fine. I can wait for you to come back and hang out with Redbud. Redbud, my friend."
Cool. 2 thumbs up. Sorry.
Milo just scratches the ear a little bit, says, "It's a good boy."
Do I have the wrong? Oh, I do have the wrong input device. Oh, okay, that's why. It's like nobody reacted to that.
Did voice mod fail?
I guess we go
Yeah.
to the prow now.
We're going to the prow.
The prow.
Proud family.
From the starboard to the prow. To the
All
sweat
right.
ship.
And we're not resting, just to verify, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Looking at 300 feet to get there.
Might as well rest with how long it'll take me to get there. Jesus.
What is that? Returns?
It's 3 turns. Yeah, it's really not that bad.
Biggest is gonna take a nap.
In
on the way.
comparison to the
18
other 2, there's a big difference.
Well, we're definitely
Well-
going at the same pace as Aradel.
Yes.
Let's see then. I would
go.
like. I would like someone to roll a d10. Let's have Aradel roll a d10.
We're all counting on you.
Don't screw it up.
That's a gentleman's 2.
A gentleman's 2.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, how lovely.
Dang it, Lee.
Well,
More resources down the drain.
Listen, you said you didn't want to rest. That's all. That's okay.
With the Gentleman's 2, we're going to take a very quick break and then come back.
Here at J&J Tabletop, we're trying to help you get the most out of your games by helping you unlock what works best for you at your table. Whether you're a player or dungeon master, or even play other systems, we'll help you take your experiences to the next level. Subscribe today and get even more out of your games. Our very own Lee, who plays Aradel Brightmaw, also created our intro video, Scaled Mount Kilimanjaro, and is as Irish as they come. He also has his YouTube channel dedicated entirely to making D&D fun again. Highly imitated, never duplicated. You will laugh, learn, and enjoy his content, so head to youtube.com/@thiscrits and subscribe today. Our character art was created by Kaya from FablewoodGoods.com. Fablewood Goods is an immersive fantasy business for authors, books, and brands. Explore the Fablewood's unique lore through seasonal shop updates filled with enchanted forests, dragons, and fae, or bring the magic to life with custom merch and illustration for your own worlds and whimsies. Our graphic overlays were created by our very own Jake at TTRPGoverlay.com. TTRPGoverlay.com is the premier resource for quality D&D and TTRPG actual play graphic overlays. Our overlay packs, like this one, the Lich King, are designed to be simple and enhance your content, which in our opinion is you. Stop by today and check out what we've got, including some free examples. Remember, you and your content are special. Our products help everyone see that. We appreciate every kind of support that J&J Tabletop gets. Watching and sharing our videos will always be the primary way you can do that. However, if you enjoy our content, please consider joining our channel as a member. It's a direct way to let us know you believe in what we are doing, and it helps us improve our content. We will be adding to the list of perks we offer as we get ideas, so check back regularly to see what's new.
Don't forget to smash that like button.
So we're flying to the prow.
We will try. Could someone pull Milo?
Zippity doo dah, zippity day.
My oh my, those are gigantic monsters coming after us. Oh my god!
What a particularly bad day this is.
very much going over here.
Oh my, what a
Terrible.
Let's get. Are we back officially recording again?
Yeah.
We're recording.
You tell us.
Yeah. No, I was about to start talking, and then I was like, let me make sure that I'm not gonna have to redo this. So as you begin your journey from the starboard segment to the prow, there's these two shark-like, massive, dark creatures that are flying towards you. One of them coming from seemingly like underneath you, and the other one coming kind of like above, like out from the rib cage of Havok. And I need initiative from everyone.
They want round 2.
23.
Good day. 23? Oh, is that it?
Ooh.
26.
I got a 20.
How the you get a 26?
boys! I have a +7 on initiative because of alert.
I'm over here with the 17, like, that's pretty good.
Oh wait, hold on.
You've heard of
Okay,
Aristotle? Socrates? Morons. You've heard of Usain Bolt? Carl Lewis?
Slow.
Yeah.
Slugs.
Milo, as you look to your left and to your right, and there are these gigantic shark-like monsters. They seem to have noticed you, and they're flying towards you. What do you do?
How far away are they from us? I mean, I know the scale's a little wonky with this, and I don't know exactly what you're thinking with.
Scale is a tad wonky. Let's try to.
Because now the squares are 100 feet, so.
This scale is really, really screwy.
Yeah. So it's
The closest
mostly
one
theater at the
is 100 feet away from you. The farthest one is like 120, 150.
and
the one
they're
below-
not within 40 feet
No.
of each other.
Within how many feet?
40 feet of each other.
No, definitely not. They're like 200 feet away from each
Certainly.
other.
Can I get a sense on how quick they're moving? Like, are they moving as fast as we are?
They seem to be moving pretty quick. Maybe not as fast as you are if you're going full speed, but they seem to be moving. They're not moving slow.
I'm gonna, let's see, what's the range? Oh, that's only 60 feet, but I can move quick. I'm gonna dart within 60 feet of NS2. Is that the one that's 100
Mhm.
feet?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna dart within 60 feet of it to do a ray of frost on it.
Okay. Nice.
A ray of frost. That's a 30 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
The 19. Well, 14 cold damage. And it has speed reduced by 10 feet. Would love to make this thing dash if we can. Milo, so he moves within, we'll say he's like here. Right, so he used 40 feet of his movement, used his action, and he just says, follow me! And he just wants to use the rest of his 60 feet to kind of go this way, but kind of ride the middle between the two guys there.
Okay. So you're probably like 60 feet away from it. Something like that.
And how far away would I be from the other one? I think you would want to try and just maybe be more like 70 feet away from NS2.
Okay. Yeah,
If that means
you
that.
could do that. You'd be like 70 feet away from that one and 90 feet away from the other.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then he'll be done.
Aradel.
Yeah, I can't get anywhere near these guys. How far away are they?
The NS1 is 100 feet away from you. NS2 is like, well, they're both somewhere around 100 feet away from you.
Okay. And my movement is what to my intelligence? 5 times my intelligence?
Yeah,
Okay.
the score.
I guess I'll shoot it with my short bow. I'll come closer to this one. And shoot him with my short bow, because I can't get to him.
How close to that one?
I can only move 50, so if he's out by 100, I can get 50.
Okay.
Attack number 1. 22.
Two's a hit.
Attack number 2. 28. Attack
is also a
number
hit.
3. That's cocked. Only 14.
14 is exactly what you needed to hit, so that's 3 hits.
Hey, that's 3 hits for a whopping amount of damage. 28 points of damage.
Okay.
What about if you hit a creature with a weapon, you can push it 10 feet? Yeah, I'm pushing it 30 feet back.
I think you can only do it once per turn with push.
Damn
but
it! It says when you hit with an attack. Whose weapon
Yeah,
mastery
but the
property you
push-
can use, you can replace a weapon property with
Oh
that.
no, I'm thinking of slow. Yes.
If you hit a creature with a weapon, you can push that creature
you're-
up
you're
to
right,
10
I was
feet.
wrong.
Yeah.
Lead
Oh
down.
wait, no, I didn't push it back. It's not possible. Because I'm guessing it's a massive creature, right?
It's a huge monstrosity.
Yeah, it's one size too big. Never mind. I'll just slow it. Minus 10 more feet.
That's good too, though. That's very good.
So it's starting off with minus 20.
Yes. What is the mastery on the?
Biggest, you're on deck.
I can just
so
do
you know.
any
Dex.
of those. I can do any of those push, sap, slow at any point in time.
With any weapon.
That's insane.
That's the fighter.
All right, it has a disadvantage on its next attack roll too.
That's showbiz, baby.
Because why not? There you go. That's my turn. I got nothing else.
What
Actually,
was
I should have hunters marked it. I hunters marked it after the fact.
Okay.
That's what I got.
Biggest.
That's what I got. Yeah.
Biggest, your move.
So-
Good sir.
NS2 has been slowed twice.
NS2 has minus 20 feet.
And NS1 hasn't been hit at all.
NS1 has not been touched.
I am. Oh, that's not me. I am going to move. Well, let's see. How much movement do I have? 100 feet. And each square is 100 feet, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move close enough, and I'm gonna hit him with a Ray of Frost. NS2.
All right. Nice.
That is a 15 to hit.
15 hits. It's got a minus 30.
And that is 15 frost damage. Or cold damage.
I know it feels like you're not dealing damage, but we might have made his action need to be used to death.
Well, you know what the interesting part about that is, and this is something that I have a bone to pick with D&D beyond the stuff of it not working tonight. Ray of Frost is listed under my attack action, and in my actions it says attacks per action 2. Why is it listed under that if I can't make two attacks with it?
Because you can only ever make one magic action.
But then
Right.
why is it there and not just in my spells and in my cantrips?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I agree.
None of my other spells are listed under there.
You're right.
Yeah.
Just
You're right.
like that. That seems odd.
They tried to make it simple, and instead they gave ammunition to the rules lawyers.
And then
Never
I am
do
going
that.
to move next to Milo. I feel like that can still do that in my 100 feet.
All right.
Within 10 or 15 feet of him.
All right. Then it is to the Night Scabbers. This NS2 is now minus 30 feet, which means it can only move this amount, so 50 feet over in this direction. That's its whole turn. And NS1 is going to move right so that it is within 10 feet of Milo. And that's its turn. And you see that the giant alien shark is it's kind of like following you, coming down the one that's been untouched, and the other one is trying to get in between Milo and the boat. And Milo, your move.
Milo is going to turn to NS1 and use his free use of Dissonant Whispers. So I need a Wisdom saving throw.
Good move. That is a 5.
Yes. All right, so that's 11 psychic damage, and it must take its reaction to move full speed away from us. As it hears weird, discordant melodies.
It turns around and starts swim flying away.
How close am I to the prow?
150 feet.
So I can't
Give or
quite
take.
get there yet. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna... And I'm within 10 feet of NS2? Or was it... Oh, no, I was within 10 feet of NS1.
You're within 10 feet of NS1. NS2 is... you were originally 70 feet away from me. You're probably like 50 feet from NS2.
I'm gonna slide over this way a little bit, but I want to... Instead of being within 50 feet, I want to be within, let's say 70 feet of him. But I'm going to use 100 feet of my movement. Yes, that's a handsome boy right there. So yeah, I'm just going to circle back a little
just
bit.
Looked at the camera and went.
Like,
Okay, so you
I just
want to
wanna
be
be-
70 feet.
70 feet away, but I'm going to just kind of double back a little bit this way, using 100 feet of my movement. I don't
Okay.
know if this is accurate, but that's kind of what I'm doing.
Okay.
And then Milo is done.
Okay. Biggus. I'm sorry, Aradel.
How far is this one from me versus this one?
NS2 is... It's gotta be like 90-ish feet away. NS1 is probably like 70-ish feet away.
Alright, I'll just keep chasing down this guy. Ready? Watch my full movement. And I'll make my 3 attacks against this big guy, and there's 2. Hey, get back here, you son of a gun! Use my inspiration I get just because. That's a 16 for the first attack.
That's it.
Okay, this is a 26 for the third attack.
That's also a hit.
And then this is a 24 for the third attack. All right, and this is
All 3.
bonus damage because of the thing. 41 points of piercing damage. And then he again will have disadvantage on his next attack roll.
That's it. And I don't mean to say that's it.
I use my advantage. I use my weapon mastery that time. Because when I do the push stuff, when I use the push stuff, I have to replace it with the weapon mastery attack or property. So if I don't use weapon mastery, I can then use the push, the pull, the push or the slower stuff.
Yeah,
it's just more
use,
but you still
And I use my weapon mastery on 2 of the 3
to what, for advantage?
to get vexed for advantage.
Okay, all right, understood. I'm on the same page now. I wanted to make sure you weren't leaving masteries on the table.
Yeah, fighters are now complicated.
Yeah, masteries, yay or nay? Let us know in the comments. Biggus, your move.
How is NS2 looking?
NS2 is hurting.
Well, that sounds like a time for some bunkus. And Biggus is gonna just go up, fly up to it, and take a swing.
Yeah, do your thing.
Let's see what we got here. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Right. That is a 17 bludgeoning damage.
Michael, Biggus needed 16. So what does it look like when you hammer this thing?
I mean, he just literally goes for like the middle of its head, and you just kind of see like the scales and things just like crack inward. You don't see much else, but then you just kind of like, it just starts to like float away. Like as soon as it cracks in, you just see it like it just goes limp.
Yeah.
Like, there's just no movement left.
And it's starting to turn upside down too as it floats away. Hopefully there's a giant toilet bowl somewhere.
Does it start going like this?
Did that joke stink? Let us know.
Anything else for you, Biggus?
I don't think I can do anything else.
Fair
and
enough.
the one time I kill something, I'm not in range to hew something else.
The one shut up.
Listen, I haven't. This is the first time I've had hew. You shut up. 2024 rules are new.
Seeing all of this and how quickly you destroyed the other one, this shark continues running away.
Oh, no, I left my phone at back at home. I'll see you guys later. You're
That
lucky.
dissonant whispers scared the crap out of it.
It's funny how round 2 went just like round 1.
Milo,
Handshakes all around, boys.
Yes.
if it
Yeah.
is Milo's turn. I don't know how you all would like to proceed, but it is clearly swimming / flying away.
Yeah, I think Milo would just book it to the prow.
180. Is that what everybody else would do as well?
I will mosey on to the prow.
Okay. Biggus, are you out for blood, or are you going to the prow?
I'm going with them. I'm
Okay.
not out for blood.
Easy peas then. We could drop initiative. As you make your way over to the prow segment, a colossal heart, part flesh and part stone, looms over this segment's top deck. What remains of the ship's prow is plunged deep into the heart, and the deck rumbles as the heart pulses. Scraps of gossamer sails dangle off the ship's broken off mast, which is jammed through one of the doors leading into the forecastle. So that's where you are. This thing's freaking stabbed inside the hat,
Oh boy.
and it's just
Talk about heartburn.
Oh, yeah.
kind of rumbles with every beat.
Milo will land on the forecastle deck.
Vegas will as well.
Just try to get the bearings and look around. But it looks like there are 2 stairwells.
There are 2 stairwells.
Yeah, I guess we just pick one, huh?
Yep.
What do you guys think?
I think this stairwell's better.
It's fine. Let's do that one. It
We
works for me.
always go left. We never go right. Always left.
Because I'm always right. And Biggus goes goes down the left side.
Respect. Yeah. I love it. That means when we come down here, is this the
Yeah, you come down and it's it looks familiar. Looks very familiar. It actually
Looks like a boat.
it reminds you of if the other part of the boat where you first went to wasn't snapped in half, you think this would probably be the other half. There's another staircase leading down, as well as a door kind of on that north side.
Is this beam obstructing our ability to move through it? Or is that a beam of some kind?
Looks like it's actually going through the heart.
Yes,
Like it
that's
impaled
the it's not blocking you. It is blocking off. Well, you can't. There should be like a door right there, but the beam is kind of blocking the door, so you can't get into that bottom door. You could get in through the top door or go down the stairs. You can move freely through this room, even though that beam is taking up space.
So it's not like we could see through cracks between the beam and where the door was or anything like that? No.
Nah, it's like massive.
All right, so just come over here. And this is the heart that's beating, right?
Yep. It's warm too.
I'm not necessarily expecting this to work, but is there any kind of like study or search? Is there any value to checking this out? Just to see, like, does it look like it's got some time left? I mean, it's a heart that has something stuck in it, so.
That's totally up to you.
Yeah, like, is there a way I can assess how long it might have?
You can roll either a medicine or a religion check.
Do we know if this was a good
Maybe
god
both.
or a bad god?
You know it was chaos.
Both, okay.
Oh, it was a chaos god?
Yes.
Oh.
I think
So this
Add a little
Space
bonus.
Marines will be here any minute.
So in other words, I should tell Aradel to hit it with the lightning. Clear!
Flash!
so. Medicine is 19, and religion is 21.
So who is to say you have not studied the anatomy of gods or godlike beings, but just in general,
There.
this being has been shot through the heart You're to blame. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no, you give a bad day.
All right. But yeah, it's really hard to say how much longer it has. I mean, this creature has been decaying already. It's already kind of messed up even without this wound to the heart. But with that, I don't know.
I mean, it's extrapolate
still...
they crashed 3 months ago, and it's still going.
Mm-hmm. And it's still beating strong enough to send like reverberations through
guys,
the prow of the ship.
So I am not a doctor, still. But generally, if a heart is beating, that means it's not dead. And if a heart's not dead, that probably means what it's attached to isn't fully dead either, right? So,
well, you know what? One of the first things they say about stab wounds, if you want to survive, don't pull it out. You think we can yank this out of the heart?
God, this is such a visceral, disgusting thought. Oh my god.
How heavy is this beam?
Very heavy.
You guys want to try and kill a god? Let's assess the situation first, a bit more, perhaps. And then he's like, really, like, his mind is.
Oh man,
spinning.
I'm feeling more and more like we should have rested before we got here. All right, is there like a door or anywhere else we can go below deck?
Yep.
There's the stairs and the door by Aradel.
Exactly. Thank you.
The stairs. Oh, those are stairs going down? Right, okay.
These are stairs going down in the middle?
That's why it says down by the stairs.
Yeah.
Breaching clear, breaching clear.
Yeah.
Go to the door.
I mean, you want Biggus to open the door? Biggus opens doors.
All right, Biggus, have fun.
The door is locked.
Biggus, open the door. My statement stands.
Biggus wants to breach and clear. So Biggus wants to bonk
Milo
the door.
Steps out
not picking the lock.
Yeah. Roll athletics, but add your attack.
Breaching clear, breaching clear.
Like you could, yeah.
That is a 19.
Oh yeah. Have you communicated, like, you know what you want to do? Are you slamming the door open and then Aradel's running in, or are you're doing this all by your lonesome?
I mean,
well, Aradel kind of was like, Biggus, you do this, and I mean, it's clear the way that Biggus is walking up to this. This is not a stealth moment. He is breaking the door down. Like, he's going, and he's got Bonkus at the ready as he's going up to it, to where it's like, he is slamming the door.
Yeah, I like to imagine it's not hard to infer what Biggus is planning in the 5 feet he walks up to the door, right?
Yeah. I like to imagine Biggus as, singing lead for Skinner. He's wearing a tuxedo t-shirt, and I'm in the front, and I'm hammered drunk. Biggus. You slam the door down, wood splinters all around, the hinges snap, and what do you do now?
I just
clear.
Yeah, breach it clear. I go in.
Yeah.
I'm right behind him. Let's
go.
As
you run in, hammer in hand, there's a woman.
Oh jeez.
Sitting behind the desk in here, feet up. So in this cabin, there's clothes kind of tossed over the chair backs. There's open books all over tables, and and kind of in the back of the room, there's this woman who just chilling, leaning back in a chair, feet up. Her right leg below her knee is wood and a metal prosthetic, and from her back.
Does she move as the door explodes?
From her back extends a white feathered wing, and let's find out. She
Hi, Captain.
she falls out of her chair as you run into this room, and then peeks back up. You see she's got a blade in her hand. She's not necessarily aggressive, but she's very defensive where she's standing.
Do we have any idea who this might be?
I think we know the captain's a woman, but I think that's all we know.
Do we know her what the captain's name was? Or...
I'm almost positive they told you the name of the captain. If not, then I feel like I should have. So we're gonna say you know that the captain's name is Inda. Inda. Inda.
Oh, I think that does sound familiar.
Like Linda, listen.
I feel like you said it actually earlier.
Inda, Ilren, Ikasa, lots of ins. Ease.
Yeah.
Inda? Biggus kind of like asks questioningly.
Kind of
Ball
like
still at the ready.
raises an eyebrow and just says, Should I know you?
No, but we've met some of your crew.
Milo hands the Figaro letter to Biggus.
And Biggus kind of like, just kind of like not trying to be not threateningly, kind of like tosses it just a little bit, but in a nice way onto the desk, and kind of like steps back just a little bit to kind of like try to ease the situation.
She starts to say, you might find that I'm harder to kill than the rest of my crew, and then she sees that, you know, like you're handing a letter. She kind of stops mid-sentence and looks at it, realizes that it has the seal of Figaro on it, which looks like a rose.
Ceremony.
Thanks, Jake. Huh?
Oh my god.
And she'll just say, "Oh, thank the gods. So they're still alive then."
Thankfully, yes. There was
Good.
a weird creature that was twisting their minds, but luckily we were able to figure out what he was about and get rid of him.
Wow. Good. Thank you. Thank you for your help. Well, wouldn't if ever we find a way out of here, I'm in your debt.
I mean, we can just leave. We can leave. Why? Are you here alone?
She says, yes. I'm the only one on this side. I've been here for months now. The beating of that dreaded heart is driving me mad.
Does it appear to be getting weaker?
I am not a physician. No idea.
Are you hurt? I am a physician.
She'll just say, no, I don't have any food here, but I realized I haven't needed it.
This place is different.
It is.
So, not that we're happy that you're alive and well, but we've found at least a good chunk of your crew. Most of them are alive. Our plan, at least for the time being, is to reunite all of your crew and get you off of this. I was about to say rock, but it's definitely not a rock. But we came here for, I think it was in the letter, right? Did he put it in the letter?
No.
Go for it, though. You got this.
I thought he put it in the letter. Okay.
I think just that we're friendly.
Okay. So we came here looking for a piece of a staff. Okay. Your friend Figaro said that you use the staff thing to power your ship. Seeing as how the ship can't be powered anymore, as there's now 4 different ships, pieces of ships, We were hoping we could take that and get you all off in return for getting you all off of here.
What would you do with this?
That's
Milo-
above my pay grade. To Milo.
Milo takes out the tip.
Oh no, Milo, put it away.
Much larger than you think it's. I'm just kidding. He takes out the tip of the rod and just gives a very brief version of it. This is a necessary item to defeat Vecna, who is, believe it or not, trying to destroy the multiverse. There's 7 parts and we've got 2 of them. Well, if we can get yours, we'll have 2 of them.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Okay. A 1 and a natural 20.
Hey.
For a 21.
Milo.
We really
For
live in
21.
a society.
21. I think that's the first time I've ever done that. Actually.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
She'll say, well, that sounds like a good deal to me. Although you'll have to deactivate the ward runes that I've set up. We know
I can
it's
see him.
There are 2, yes?
Yes, there are 2. You
He just smiles.
you may be ahead of me.
Before we get into the rest of that, I do have one other question. Is there anyone else from your crew alive in this section?
It's me.
Oh, okay.
But, am I correct in assuming the safe is in this section, somewhere nearby?
Yes, the safe is below the bridge.
Okay.
Next question I have, is it safe? Is there a reason you were locked in this room?
Well,
No, the safe is below.
No.
And the lock is defective. Look at the door.
Wait a minute. Now I'm really confused.
That's right. The fate of the multiverse is in our hands.
Well, there've been raiders and pirates who've crashed nearby. All sorts of aberrations and monsters. So, I would rather fight them on my terms rather than them waltzing through the door.
So are you aware of anything in the rest of the ship where we might encounter them looking for the safe?
I haven't seen any of them in
Cool.
it's probably been a week or 2, maybe a little more than that. I don't know. Time is kind of weird here.
Wibbly wobbly.
Timey-wimey.
Well, I guess we should just search the rest of this deck and then move to the next.
Did you give your name?
Oh, I don't think we did.
Okay.
It did. Yeah.
You said you're a physician.
Yes, I'm. Where are my manners? I'm so sorry. Kind of like brushes off his hand and extends it. My name is Dr. Milo Copperkettle, and these are my friends, Dr. Biggus Broodfist and Mr. Aradel Brightmaw.
Doctors.
I don't like how you very, very, very specifically said Mr. Aradel, but yes, that's true.
I mean, you are the outlier.
One of these things is not like the other.
You overtly brought attention to it. Look, all right. You know what?
he just winks at you.
Are you having this conversation, or is this?
I am saying that. Yeah, yeah.
And Biggus said that as well.
It's all right, Mr. Brightmaw. Some of us spent time in school, and some of us spent time in the world.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you coming to help. I am the captain of this now wreck, but I am Dr. Inda Malayuri. And she'll just say, you Dr. Copperkettle, you mentioned that you are a physician of
yes.
some sort. Okay, yes, Milo. Do you think you would be able to help with this wing at all? She's got the prosthetic wing that she's only got one right now.
Yeah, he takes a look.
It looks like something that is more mechanical than physical, but to her it's one and the same. So
he just looks at Biggus, kind of gestures over. The two of them can kind of evaluate it.
Biggus will evaluate, take a look.
Yeah. Biggus, it's not something, it's not a design that you've worked on before, but you think if you had maybe 10 minutes or so, you'd probably be able to get this fixed for her.
If you can give me a few minutes, I think I can fix this.
I would greatly appreciate that, Dr. Broodfist.
You can call me Biggus, and I'll get to working on it.
Cool.
Should Milo and Aradel help or look in the other rooms?
I think you could look in the other rooms. I think Biggus has got this. So there's another room.
As we're going to the other room, I'll just like slowly whisper to Milo, like, really, you don't have to do that every time we meet a new person. Just, gee, come on.
He says, do what? That's these things change.
I get it, Aradel.
I don't like how you called attention to that. Mr. Aradel.
Just a slow pause.
I feel like their relationship is such a place they could have fun with each other. So, is this just exposed to the open space, like that level, like the front area here?
Yeah, it is kind of cut up. Is that the room that you go into first?
I probably would have gone to this one first, but
Which one?
Just,
okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know. As you enter the navigation room, a chunk of mast has pierced the doors to the corridors and fills one corner of the room. A large bronze sphere hovers in the center of the room, spinning idly. Displayed on the table is a wing-shaped contraption. It's no longer there because Biggus is going to work on it. This room formerly served as the Lambent Zenith's navigation room. It now functions as Inda's workshop. Biggus, can I get a sleight of hand from you?
That's a 9.
A 9?
A 9.
Okay. And can I also get either investigation or survival from you?
That is a 26.
Great. And one more sleight of hand.
That is a 21.
Okay. So you're able to finish your work on it. You kind of like you're looking around. You think you have an idea of how it connects and which joint it connects to, and you go to push it in and just kind of miss completely. Almost like slap her in the back in just everyone is uncomfortable, kind of way. Nothing like inappropriate and uncomfortable. Just like I thought you were able to help with this, and but then you do it again, and it just pops and clicks, and it is now connected. She has her prosthetic wing. Yeah, but that's everything that's in this room. Milo and Aradel and Biggus, whoever's checking it out. It's really just kind of like a makeshift workshop.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be rifling through things, just cursory glances and stuff, because he's right there.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I would just check out this other one.
Yeah, and I will say as you... Oh, yeah, never mind, you're not in there. Okay, so this room, it ends in a wall of Havok's flesh. So it is not connected to the outside. That is a wall of flesh in there.
Ew.
Glass shards from a shattered window that litter the floor, and an armchair sits on a platform toward the back of the room. Below it lies a silver wrought chair, toppled over and broken in half. Are you looking around this room, kind of like just taking it in?
I'd
Roll
be curious
perception
about the
check.
chair. Yeah, perception. Oh, my streak is over. That's a 5.
Yeah. And it is just a broken chair. You think maybe it might have served as a captain's chair once.
Yeah. I don't think Milo would say anything, but he would just meet up with the others.
Aradel, roll perception for me.
Don't like that. That is a 18.
So on the laying on the table where Inda was, there's a short sword that's it looks as though like there's like carbon and ash and things like caked in it. A picture of a flame on the handle. There's also a ring sitting on the table and a lantern.
Cool. Hey Milo.
What?
This
Comes
looks
over to
kind of cool. And kind of, and I'll whisper, magic. I can
Hermione
do this.
agrees with
I don't
you.
know why I whispered. I can do it telepathically, but I whispered for some reason.
Just
I
waiting
mean,
for
if your
Hermione to calm
telepathic
down.
magic works properly in this realm, so it just like yells it to everybody in earshot.
Oh no. Oh no, turns out telepathy, communication is teleportation magic.
Oh,
You're
no.
teleporting the words to people's brains.
Your telepathy Bluetooth connected to the speaker.
Oh no. Now everyone knows that
Nice.
embarrassing video you clicked on.
Has this ever happened to you? Has that ever happened to you?
I think you have a link with Milo right now. Is that what you're?
Yeah.
Or you're whispering? You do.
Well,
okay.
I did, and then I whispered. I was like, "Wait, this is dumb." Okay, then I do the telepathy.
I think Justin responds telepathically. This probably belongs to the captain.
Yeah, but for some reason, I really wanted to look at it, and I don't know why. It's like some weird force wanted me to roll a dice to see if I noticed something, and it looked important.
Why don't you ask her about it?
Well, we're leaving with her, right? Anyways, we're bringing her with us. I mean, that's what I think we're doing.
Yes, she seems able-bodied. She might be able to help us with clear the rest of the ship.
All right. Well,
It's our ship.
Okay. We'll go back.
Yeah, we'll just check. Like,
Back in the room.
here's just winging it over here.
In the room.
You took my joke.
So,
Would you care to help explore the rest of the ship with us, Captain?
she looks like visibly like unsure, like do I really want to run around? And she'll just say, I suppose I can can go down to the cargo holds with you, show you to the safe room.
Cool. Great.
And she has a sword on her hip, but she'll grab the other sword, the ring and the lantern, and start to walk downstairs. Well, she'll like follow.
Okay, great. Works for me.
Yeah. Let's go down the stairs.
Let's look at that in an instant replay. Yes, that was really good. People nowadays, they really don't understand how amazing Jim Carrey was.
One of the most talented humans ever.
As you go down the stairs, there are empty crates and barrels that litter this deck, and a double door stands at the fore. Door's surface has remnants of magical energy, as if it was once protected by some ward. And she'll tell you, well, the safe room it's just past those doors. That's where we kept the piece.
Double doors. I like that.
Double doors.
This is the biggest move.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when this campaign came alive. It was like the second thing that happened. like yeah. Maybe the first thing that happened, actually.
As the door opens, there's an overwhelmingly foul stench that fills this destroyed and empty room. Where the prow should be, there's a gaping hole leading right into the putrid core of Havok's heart.
Oh god.
Inda immediately starts like coughing and like covers her face. So just say it was in there.
No, good, great.
I don't. It was sitting right there, and you know, she's like pointing to. It's like a little kind of table that's knocked over.
The farther we go, the more I regret not short resting.
So it's a gaping hole. Does it look like we could enter?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's great.
There's more regret right there. It's filling up. I feel it. Well, we're going in there, I guess, because we need to.
Yeah.
Indra, you're welcome to come if you want.
I don't know that I have the strength to breathe in that air in that way.
Don't blame you.
I can protect the entrance in case more raiders come, but that's the best I can do. I fear.
Great. Okay. Works for me.
Safe.
What does the safe look like?
That is the safe room. Yeah. So you're looking for the piece of the rod.
Oh, it was just in the room?
It was just in the room.
Oh, okay.
I feel like
Quick save.
yeah. Save the game right here.
Can we go to camp?
No, it's hostile territory. You can't.
I want to put Milo's character in the cabinet and grab Lazelle.
Need some muscle on this one. As Milo starts to go closer to the hole and see, just investigate a little bit, but if there's really nothing to it, like, is it just fleshy and gross?
It is fleshy, gross, and beating.
Wait, the heart was back there. There's more heart down there?
Oh yeah, this is a
got
ginormous. Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah.
What the hell?
What the hell? What the hell?
All right. Anyone need to do anything before we go? Cause, oof.
I was just thinking. Normally, creatures don't survive when their heart is impaled, unless they have something else, perhaps, keeping it going. And if this piece of the rod was able to keep the ship going, maybe some kind of survival instinct. How would it go in there? This is not great. Okay, let's go.
Well, I'm gonna drink a potion before we go down.
Which potion?
Oh wait. Are you hurt? How bad are you hurt?
I'm not down. I'm down 15.
I have a free cure wounds. Let me do that.
Oh, okay. That works.
Ooh, that's 14 plus my modifier, so you're back to max.
Hey, I'm back to full, baby. Like nothing ever happened.
How we don't.
What kind? What sharks? What brains with beaks? All right. I guess we going.
We go
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Roll death saves.
Because you're all at 0 hit points.
Change the map. Change the map. Change the map. Change the map.
Oh golly, this is gross.
Wait, so his heart was impaled, but
Yep.
this is the heart too?
No, this is part 2 of heart
a
1.
Okay, heart
This is
2.
very, very large creature.
It's a second heart. Understood.
So what we did was, we're like breaching a ventricle. I always mix the two up.
You are entering through the atrium.
The atrium, right? A ventricle is the.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this a lot. Like on a personal level, like this kind of stuff like makes me have the weak fists. Like I can't close my fists tight.
Really?
Oh, no.
Yeah, like the needles and stuff like this make me like not happy. Like
This gives me
Aradel.
warm and fuzzies because it makes me think of Ocarina of Time, which is one of my favorite games.
Is Aradel squeamish right now too, or?
Probably, but it's not so much the blood. It's just the like. It's not the
get that way.
blood part about it. It's the organ part of it, right? It's
Yeah,
like,
no, yeah.
whoa.
And the fact that every so often the entire room that you're in kind of contracts.
Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Oh, ugh.
I mean, let's say give it like 45 beats per minute. So
Yeah, that's a lot.
So one thing that I should note, this air is awful. It's foul, it's putrid. There is kind of a dim light of some floating orbs of like a pinkish bioluminescence. The walls and ceilings and floor, it's all like this kind of like purplish reddish flesh, that some of it having been petrified and hardening into like a gray crystal, while other parts are a little soft and spongy. Beyond the shattered safe room is an oval chamber with walls of purple flesh, dimly lit. But all right, I already got that. The air reeks of death, and an opening in one wall leads to another chamber. All of you breathing in this horrible putrid air have the poisoned condition.
It's just automatic. Oof.
Automatic.
Wow. Okay.
So that means disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. How do you proceed?
Oh man, I get.
And I should say, Milo,
Yeah.
holding the first rod piece, you feel that the next piece, you're in the right place, you're in the right direction, and it's a little deeper in the heart.
Okay. I also have the Lesser Restoration spell. And I know that can cure poison, but do I get the sense that it would just come right back if I used it?
Yeah, it's.
Okay.
I mean, it's.
It's a product of the environment.
Exactly. It's the air you're breathing in. So.
And me having advantage against poison and resistance to poison, no. Okay.
Yeah, because it's not really like a. It's not as if you're being poisoned. It's as if the air itself is so hostile and horrible that that's the effect that it's having on you. Does that make sense?
Okay. Milo would just say, I can tell that we're close. The rod is, I don't know. It's like it senses its counterpart. And probably the quicker we're done with this, the better. I don't like this.
All right.
Yeah. We'll just follow in.
I mean, I'm thinking we have to go like around like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be that's the pathway, and it's like it's such a weird area to walk through because some of it is that like hardened, crystallized type thing, and the rest of it is like smushy, slimy, almost slippery.
Yeah. Are we able to kind of, since we're in the astral sea, are we able to kind of hover? Milo tries.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Let me just. I'm gonna say no just because of where you are.
It's totally fine. All right. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna keep going. And
Do I go sneaky around corner, or do we just go?
I would say just go.
Yeah, the sooner we're done, the better.
Okay.
What's this thing to our right here? Our right, but stage left.
Okay, stage. Yeah, that is a. It appears to be. I'm gonna continue with your super high roll for your religion and medicine. It appears to be a caved-in artery, about 10 feet wide, petrified artery, and yeah, it is nasty. It's mostly that crystallized kind of gray material.
Okay.
There's a rumble throughout the whole chamber as the heart contracts. There's a beat.
Good. All right, well, let's go.
And as you get, why don't you all make a perception check for me?
Disadvantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Biggus, you can
turn a
move
17
up
into
further
if
if you would like to. You don't have to. The 17 into a 5. 9.
That disadvantage did, yeah.
I got a 19 into a 9.
Turn a nat 20 into a 12.
Okay. All right. Well,
So 12.
so the walls and floor of this massive chamber, we kind of already talked about this, but it alternates between that gray, petrified, almost stone-like thing and then flexing muscle and flesh. Clinging to the ceiling is a serpentine monstrosity like a skinless snake. Its long draconic snout drips with venom as it turns its head and notices you. And we're gonna pick up from there next session.
Yeah, we are.
Gonna be something fun next week, everybody.
I'm mad.
Well, hey, I mean, it's 11:10, so you guys, you tell me, what do you guys want to do? But yeah, that's what I figured. But thank you for watching, and tune in next session as we fight this thing inside of the heart of a dying God.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty badass.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is exciting to me. So drop a subscribe or a comment if you haven't already. You can find all of our links in the description. Make sure you check out youtube.com/@thiscrits and find Mr. Yoda_I_am wherever you want to find him. Also links all over. We'll see you in the next time. Thanks for watching.